Cek 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 cek. Oke, masuk masuk masuk. Bentar. Ultra low. Oke. Oke guys, so welcome back once again in another episode of Witcher 3. Let's go. Bentar guys. Biasa selama ini aku bermain menggunakan speaker. Kali ini aku mau mencoba menggunakan headset. Kenapa? Biar lebih jelas aja audionya. Ya, kualitas headset lebih bagus dibanding speaker gitu. Sekarang report pula.
Yes.
Oh, ini udah.
Take care,
Report to the Duchess about your hunt of the beast. Tidak ada apa-apa lagi yang bisa di-looting, jadi mari kita langsung bertemu dengan Anna. Sebelum itu, mari kita buka world map. Oke, lumayan jauh. Jadi kita sorry. Kita gunakan fast travel saja ya guys ya. Supaya lebih efisien. Setuju nggak guys? Nah tuh, ternyata dia di atas. Aduh, belum save kocak.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed. Step aside.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast, I couldn't kill it.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention.
And Buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Adema...
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher...
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at...
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Sir.
To a lone witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirt.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any...
You have not seen my guards.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves fast?
How?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different, unique. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals.
Yet all are still brain...
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious...
It's way beyond being some monster.
Yeah, impossible. If so great.
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire...
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotion. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent for... Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly.
And what do you...
I'll find the blackmailer.
You were to destroy him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more
I admit to being swayed, Witcher.
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. One of them stained. A drop of wine.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sum... In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains there.
Your Grace wished to see.
Witcher, show him the papers. Benoit, can you determine which wine?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saar too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity... It's simple. Saint-Réal, the 1269.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castle... Perhaps some Saint-Réal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard.
Saint-Réal.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper.
in matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he's... We must ride to Castel Ravello at once.
Wait. Your Grace want...
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. We shall go. We will travel incognito. We've no... For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol.
Yes, Your Grace.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don...
Oke, jadi kurang lebih intinya kan kertas-kertas petunjuk yang kita dapat itu ada wine. Habis itu kayak orang tadi mencari tahu, oh ini wine khusus nih, oh ini spesifik wine apa vintage tadi. Terus rupanya itu wine khusus yang bisa hanya dimiliki oleh kaum bangsawan. Dan ini ratunya pikir mungkin ada kecelakaan saat pengiriman atau kayak kita mau dicek investigasi. Cuma sebelum itu tadi ada perdebatan soal tentang vampir, karena kayak dia orang belum ngebunuh, tiba-tiba bawa kabar dia nggak bisa ngebunuh dan lain-lain.
How did it end?
Kurang lebih sih gitu ya.
Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire? Geralt! Why do you flee?
Witcher, come back! You're to protect Her Highness!
Oke, nggak boleh
The man
kejauhan.
who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Kita tuh ngalang
Take
jalan
it
ya.
easy.
Oh enggak deh, emang
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this. Stag you beast! Begone! Save us!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, We'd have been done
You
for.
were fortunate
Thank
we
you.
happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Good day.
Big sorts you have.
Kawan kuda kucuk.
Move it.
Bentar, karakter kita Kids School Teknik, oke.
Tell me more about this vineyard. Castel Ravello.
It's the best in Oltusa. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Whoa there, Roach.
Wine is sacred. Oke.
Captain de la Tour. We... Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness.
Kind of you to ask, Master.
Your Grace? We were...
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are...
Naturally. Might I ask then...
Game to see you. Got some...
In this land, it is seen as polite,
This is Geralt of Rivia.
which is
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the...
of...
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio.
Want to talk about
I am at,
the San Real? How...
one might say...
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least...
I see you've little notion how wine is made. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then the wine lies in the cellar, gains character.
Who hauls the barrels to the pallet?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have...
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace?
Master Fabrizio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who... Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person. Remind me, where is the Sonreal?
In the main cellar.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cell.
Of
Come with...
GG juga ratu ini. Ratu atau Duchess apa ya guys ya?
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal.
Anjay
He
di
owes all he has to me.
Oh,
His
tangan
father
kanan, kaki kiri,
frittered
kaki
away
kanan.
the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabrizio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Mengkece. Kiri kanan. Kiri mimi. Lumayan.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Bentar ya, looting dulu nggak sih? Looting dulu. Seperti biasa. Itu sang real tuh. Oh, sang real juga. Tulisan-tulisan ini sama semua ya? Ya, ini sang real juga. Tadi kayak ada yang beda deh. Oh, 1269. Ya, beda.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no Everything lines up at first glance.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said this.
Found it. Stored in a nook on the upper level.
Show me.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full.
This one is full.
This one's full too. Full. This one's full too. Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sonrial?
Pintar.
We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready? We can
Pintar
start.
juga. Full dong. Tapi nggak tahu full apa, kocak. Bisa aja air putih kan? Kayak gini ya. Open.
Ready?
Step aside.
Oh, sorry. Dia doang yang cicip nih.
So,
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is Sonrial.
Kita nggak boleh cicip ya? Kita nggak bisa cicip gitu.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no...
Master Fabricio. Let's see what...
Master Fabri.
But, Your Grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Soria.
Why did you...
I couldn't resist the sum they offered.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his... I shall tell you everything, if you agree to... I was a fool. Very foolish.
Who'd you sell the...
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He suggested we embark on an enterprise.
This man's...
He never revealed it. He was tall, black.
I've no Sintrin aristocrat at...
Wine itself?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of... I had hauled the barrel there. They
That's it? At the last you ever...
They... That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished...
That's enough. No, all we...
Your Grace, I...
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. Hi. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the white thieves. Sentry and Noble... Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say.
See no reason to wait.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before...
Fine. When the handoff begins... Relax. Now we wait.
Bandit kocak.
Ah, our favorite vintner.
Oh jelas kok, jelas kok. Ini bandit anjir.
It's not him.
Oh perang. Ini cutscene kalau kita skip pasti langsung fake. Ini lah alasan kenapa nggak mau nge-skip.
Well, Witcher.
Don't let him gain momentum! Spells!
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight.
Let's ask him a few...
Witcher, a moment.
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our job.
If that's how you wish to treat it.
Nggak mau. Kita nggak boleh gitu guys. Kita nggak boleh. Anjing nge-crash cok. Witchernya nge-crash kocak. Witchernya nge-crash. Aduh. Penyakit guys Witcher nih. Udah send report berapa kali sih? Mana kalau continue kemana anjing? Dari tadi belum save, wak. Wih kacau guys. Oh ini.
Is it
That...
great?
At...
That...
Which...
Well, had no reason to trust me. And I didn't...
True. You are not the most endearing. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. Let us go to her grace.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove a sentence. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Anjing grafnya
Once
cuk.
again, who sent you? Your nun's lover. They call it.
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's...
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got along.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know.
Who hired?
He'll kill me.
Oughta be worried about me right now.
Go on, man. The Centurion. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men. That's what they said, that we were. I don't know anything else.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Centurion. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I...
Let's go to...
He's late.
Relax.
There's something I'd like to know. How...
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the
What if something has happened?
Captain seems like a man who can take...
Perhaps he can, but this Centurion appears to be no... He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire.
Still don't know this Centurion's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just...
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers.
Need to find the Centurion. Whether... Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know... Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long?
This Centurion does not work alone. We are fighting an organization. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a and the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head.
Don't care. Down to business.
I will start at the port warehouse where the wine was delivered. We identified it, then learned who had hired it out. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease. A man... There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a On the Centurion's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but a chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight.
The Mandragora.
A club, an affiliation of local artists.
Never heard of.
They exude mystique. All arrive in the lab.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will...
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my...
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same... Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet...
Put on a cloth. What cloth should I put here?
I should double the patrols, just in case.
Okay.
Audacious rat, the Cintrian.
Put on a cloth. Anahara will consider appropriate for the soil. How do I put a cloth? Sorry. Work map. Aku harus balik ke ini kah?
A bosom in the hands, worth 4 on a wench.
Kalian letak barang kali. Sorry. Oh, Vovo Bianco. Ini rumahku kan? Oh ya, Geralt House. Oh ya, betul. Geralt House. Bitch. Oke. Oh ya, betul masuk. Itu rumahku. Rumah Geralt, anjay, kece juga. Enggak sih, bisa aja. Oke. Seperti biasa, selalu lambat. Simpan. Tapi ini kayaknya lebih keren. Oh, apa deh kalau sama efeknya. Relic, killing opponent restore vitality. Oh, not bad. Actually not bad. Actually good. Ini skip dulu deh. Maksudnya pakai pakaian yang do I still have something to... Udah aku jual kayak aduh. Bentar ya guys ya. Masalahnya nih. Put on a clothes will consider appropriate for the soil. Itu caranya gimana? Make your way to pick up some shit. If you wish. Oh, tailor workshop. Tailor workshop di mana? Naik in how they feel. Appearance. Ada tailor workshop di dekat bank. Oke. Anjay, kece juga. Oke. Mana juga anjir. Nggak butuh banyak, mungkin karena kita jual-jual kali ya.
Sir, we received. I had the barrels unloaded and stored in the.
Thanks. Take a...
Splendid. I want.
Thanks.
Hmm? Oke, katanya bank di mana anjing bank? Tadi kalau nggak salah oh iya, dekat-dekat situ. Katanya sih ya, katanya ya, kata Google ya guys ya. Kata Google sih ya dekat-dekat situ.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Here to declare the flash. Is this the tailor? Di lock. Apakah ya harusnya kita sleep ya? Oh. Ntar dulu guys. Dia di persis di, berarti kalau dia di map
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout
Oh,
its
ini,
writ and brought in
Cok.
chains.
save dulu.
Sacre bleu. It's a cry.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew.
All jests aside,
I am more.
Elegant Boucler Doublet. Tapi ini keren sih. Sumpah ini keren sih. Celananya Elegant Boucler. Anjing bedanya ini anjing ini mahal cuk. Bedanya apa anjing? 2 armor. Sama-sama 2 armor. Kuncil boros menyerang kah? Ya kalau mes aku ada deh. Ini nggak pernah. Ini nggak aku pakai. Kita main Gwen dulu lah ya guys ya.
In the mood for a
Minimal balik modal. Ini ngapain ya? Anjing, open leader cancel. Berarti nanti all in pedang. Wah. Nanti all in pedang kah? Kan dia bisa revive tuh. Ini all in, ini masuk. Masuk, nanti ini revive. Terus taruh ini. Kasih dulu deh. Aduh. Kalau gitu nggak boleh aku pakai Geralt harusnya tadi. Sama 8 cuk, jadi yang plus 2 kali. Tuh udah 11. Opponent pass, kalau gitu aku pass juga lah, aku menang. Ini next round harus all in nih. Next round harus all in. Oh, draw 2 kartu, bitch. Ini apa tadi? Plus I stand or more. Oke, ini nanti dulu. Ini kill the strongest card on the battlefield. Oke. Let's fucking go. Ini apa aja ya? Nggak bisa revive, kocak. Ini nggak bisa revive. Gak apa-apa. Boom. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom, boom. bing, bada bum bum. Aduh, kok itu. Oh, itu bisa hancurin kartu kita. Itu bisa hancurin kartu kita, kocak. Nggak tahu, guys. Anjing. Aduh, itu bisa hancurin kartu kita, cok. Kemana lah aku tahu, sumpah, guys. Sumpah, guys, nggak tahu itu, guys. Aduh, tahu tadi yang pakai itu dulu, guys. Menang nggak tapi. Walaupun kita salah pasang kartu, guys, kemenangan tetaplah bersama kita. Nggak bisa tes ya? Oke. Oh, kece juga. Bentar, guys, mau toilet bentar. Oh iya, dari tadi sampai, kocak. Oke, kece juga. Nice. Saatnya meet Anna Henrietta in the Mount Bank Value. Pertanyaannya, main jauh. Look at that shirt, look at that trouser.
Nice tune.
Look at that. Ooh la la.
The beast is punishment for our lax morals. No witcher can save.
Reginald Dalbury has returned, not to be missed by your...
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Ada lantern. Oh my god.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Any idea why they...
Likely because they imagine it oh so... The truth is far simpler.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in. How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary... Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct...
Tell us about these...
This evening, the Mandragora has the on... The first was a concert by Cecilia...
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the...
Visual illusions.
The third and fourth, for they are a duo.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia.
You are admirers, I surmise.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you...
I don't know where she is.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her.
It would be pointless. All would know her.
Kaveri orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia...
Please?
Go on, Geralt, be bold.
Good folk, yet another. An artist steps in each of...
Paradigm manifested.
Paradigms, paradigms. Oh, the damn thing.
She ought to be in one of the
Wine
alcoves.
is what's needed. Wine renders all art digestible.
I got it! It's the Soretor!
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Blue blood is all I see. Purple, quite the noble color.
Splendid! The sky over Toussaint before his storm.
Or a deeply internalized fear of intimacy.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different array.
You look to me an artist of immense
That
talent.
green, lush and verdant as a field of vines. To vines and to wine! Gods, scarlet, crimson foxblood, icy lips, full sensually parted lips. The composition takes shape.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
Yellow. Why ever yellow?
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Voila! Fine. Now, Allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil, and defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
A true talent paints like the great one.
The Great One. He's a dancer.
Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts. Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about...
It must be someone famous, I tell you. Such...
Do not disturb! Shoot, shoot!
Ular kuning
It's the
kocak.
right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Ular
Need to
kuning
talk
gak
to your
guys?
model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow.
Guys,
Impressive
ini dolar
portrait.
kuning gak guys? Aduh.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
Dolar kuning
Gracious
guys.
lady has heard.
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me?
Weh anjir.
Centurion.
Weh.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
Bentar guys. Ini dolar kuning guys, masalahnya guys. Harusnya sini aman ya.
As she concluded her performances.
Nah.
She tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it. But I did see the nobleman.
Itu, aduh, masih kelihatan cuk. Nah.
To meet him. It's a shame he
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
Aduh guys, ini nggak boleh sih guys. Gimana ya?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur. I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Ke sensor tuh, pas tuh. Anjay. Semoga tidak dolar kuning ya guys ya. Belum bisa dapat duit, nanti udah kena dolar kuning. Kacau kita guys.
Paints like the great one.
The Great One. But
You look to me an artist of immense talent.
My regards.
this painting,
The
it's
what
rather...
is
This is
not
very... Let's go.
Your words, as you've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone. beat him with it once.
Someone left their loot behind. Cecilia must have left dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Bit of fist tag. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
Give this man some wine!
Need I remind you that neither did you?
The world
Do
is
take
not
care.
enough.
True talent paints like great art.
The great what?
Myra, good
No,
to see.
it is
Keep my
nearly
deepest
as
regards.
fun as a...
I tried to
Artistry
discover
through
the
brutality.
Wine.
How
Suffering.
might I assist?
It
Wine
represents the
renders
Take part in
It
Sawyer
must
Entertainment.
have
Bukannya udah ya?
Such talent.
Exceptional, true.
Good to see you, Geralt.
to meet him.
Wine.
Yes?
Wine.
Exists
How
in
might
the
I assist?
material from
Wine
the start.
rendered all
One
art.
must simply just liberate.
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
Bloody colorful, that's what.
Ignoramus.
My regards.
Good
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come.
Sorry, only artists in...
Come. We must consider what...
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito.
Yes, Your Grace. How many...
I hope we can count.
Of course.
Looking for Cecilia Bell.
She's in her dressing room, where she went to.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered.
That must be him. We must get to the...
Yes, Your Grace.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to...
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
Quickly tapi aku mau lari nggak bisa. Oh. Ini udah 6:30, Cuk.
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse.
He slit her throat.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should be...
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go off.
Bloody handprint. It's his. Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Tore down the door, made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong too, moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Footprints, made by soiled boots. Must have climbed this ladder. Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it, hard, then sank to the floor. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Bloodstains. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it? Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone... They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in...
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile... I caught him red-handed.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He struck his head on a picture frame. Everything happened very quickly then.
Fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking up...
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock. A hairpin might look like mere ornament.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you...
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring...
Mm-hmm. After this is...
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how...
I bought it, many years ago, from a young...
Jewel seems important.
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found...
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a...
So it is not him. Is this the only evidence?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine, the present master of the castle.
Duntine. Remember the place.
More recently, the family's last heir.
Know any more about...
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen. Roderick is quite the recluse.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, word gets out, he, failed.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll...
Forgive...
You must excuse me.
Oriana.
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence...
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme...
It could be... My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the...
What did your sister do?
Siana was...
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this. I recall one such situation. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had. Cedric stole his father's sword, and in the end, they forced her to leave the
Think your sister might be involved?
You see, I recall her always being rather
Here, that's normal for sisters.
true. I suppose I gave as good as I got. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. But I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luck.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Siana is there, you must find... No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure...
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair.
My very dear friend, Detlef van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at all?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are...
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really...
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from...
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see, sword in hand. Talking gets the job.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize
My word. For what might...
for killing. Though at times there is no choice when loved ones are at risk and require...
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill...
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis... If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than...
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith. An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witch.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you. Crazy bringing Detlef here?
Geralt, allow me to...
No, let me explain. He's
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlef believed... That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Oriana. She really your friend?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. But I shall tell you...
Guessing it's no accident.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No,
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are.
That's splendid news. If they are...
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the...
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the cup?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone? I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see...
Splendidly, Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second bottle with you.
Your Grace.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. You have exceptional friends. This Dettlaff.
Don't know him too well. He say much...
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a
Didn't expect the evening to end like that.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you.
I know the place.
Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight.
Lah. Capture the castle. Oke, jadi sebelum kita melanjutkan dulu, sudah jam 7 by the way. Beberapa hal yang ingin aku cek. Capture the castle itu ngapain aja? Meet Damien, search Duntire for Shana Rehan, defeat other Irishmen, defeat the guard and reach Duntine Keep. Oke. Harusnya itu nggak lama. Oke, harusnya capture the castle masih bisa kita lakukan. Jadi jam 7 ya. Sekarang jam 7. Aku akan semoga cepat kelar ya. Soalnya bentar lagi kita sudah mau pergi cycling guys ya. Bentar lagi udah mau kelas sepedaan. Jadi aku dari pagi belum istirahat. terus kena hujan, jadi tidak apa-apa. Jadi kocak. Jadi semoga bisa kelar dan siap ini bisa ada waktu istirahat, atau kalau nggak waktu istirahat dia bisa OTW dan tidak terlambat ke kelasnya. You are nearing turning point the story. After this, you will no longer be able to finish certain side quests. You are nearing turning point in the story. After this, you will. Oh, jadi kita sudah mau berada di penghujung cerita, dan setelah ini kita tidak akan bisa mengerjakan side quest lagi. Jadi kita berakhir di sini, karena berarti untuk sisa cerita akan kita lanjutkan nanti di episode berikutnya. Aku akan berusaha tamatin langsung satu episode. Jadi nanti mungkin akan bakal seperti stream sebelum-sebelumnya, kita kelarin secondary quest dulu, treasure hunt dulu, atau bikin 100% full di berbagai macam map. Mungkin akan aku lakukan di offline atau bagaimanapun, intinya seperti itu. Jadi sampai di sini dulu perjalanan Witcher 3 kita. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye bye.